Hey guys, Natasha with the Day at the Ethel vlog. Wow, R.C. Boldt kind of hit it out of the park with this suspenseful romance story. And it's kind of one of those that you don't know how the book's going to go and how it's going to turn and who the good guy is, because there's a lot of layers to this story. This is Truth in Pieces. Olivia Wright is a professor down in Florida, and she's actually a psychologist professor. So she's like the person you want to go to class and learn about criminal minds, because she is amazing at the psychological physique. Like, she can understand what somebody's thinking and kind of preempt something. She's brilliant. She comes home and finds a big burly man in her home. Lo and behold, she's been sequestered now to be under the protection of Nico. Nico is the Miami drug lord. Like, he is the guy that everyone wants to get into business with because he is the it guy in the drug lords. He's saying that he needs to protect her due to something that happened recently in her life where she saved a kid from choking and some kid YouTubed it and she's famous. This put her in danger. This put her in danger because something from her past she didn't even know is going to come after her. And it's also somebody that he can use as, to get. So Olivia's going to be his pawn. But through this, these two kind of have a tit for tat and a really cat and mouse with their relationship. He's a drug lord and he's not a good guy. Or is he a good guy and he's going to pull the wool over our eyes? And that's what this mysterious story gets to. And there's at times you're rooting for, Nick to be like, yes, he's like, gosh, this guy's amazing. I want him in bed with me because he's just kind of dark and mysterious. And you kind of can see his drug lord ways are kind of not bad. But then you see Olivia and you see what she's having to deal with, a past that she didn't know about that she has to deal with, and how that involvement is going to affect ultimately the end of the story. And as you read this, you kind of this cat and mouse. And a couple times were extremely heartbreaking. I didn't think I was going to cry through this story, but I did, because I felt Olivia's pain. And then I felt, his pain too, because you could see the demise that these both are having they're struggling, because they both want each other, but are they okay with that? Is it ultimately gonna, is Nico gonna have to deal with what his life is? And then Olivia's gonna have to deal with what she knows about these people in her life and what ultimately it's gonna do to her. But then the story does this massive 180 again on me, and I was rocked to my core. And that's what I loved about it, is because you kept reading and another layer unfolded and another holy crap, did this just happen unfolded. And that's kind of what's beautiful about this story, is that it is a true suspenseful romance, and R.C. Boldt is brilliant at this story, because there's all this who done it and who the hell are all these people and why are they doing this? And so guys, if you need like that adrenaline romantic rush, this is the story. And I'm really kind of being extremely evasive because I don't want to give it all away, because there's so many beautiful twists and uncertainty, unknowns, and then there's this love story kind of underneath all these layers too. And it's R.C. Boldt. Okay, I highlighted so many things that I fell in love with this story that it should just be like all of my quotes, because it was just one of those things I couldn't, like, oh my gosh, I love this. Oh no, it's just this. And this is a couple of things I've highlighted that I want to read. They're some of my favorite passages. Never easy to lose something, especially when it's taken from you with no warning. And, again, that's actually true in nature and true in life. It's when it's taken away and you never knew about it, it's easy to lose and you're not so grief-stricken. But the one thing that's really is I have something willing to hold me while I fall apart. And when Olivia is dealing with something from her past and she's falling apart, she needs Nico's warm arms and then that protectiveness of him when he crawls in the shower with her. And that's just kind of when my heart just kind of warmed more for Nico and his kind of his undying attention to detail. And it's just those things you just keep kind of following that. And you know, he goes, I'm supposed to use her like she's expendable, like she doesn't effing matter. The problem is she does. And it's not because she saved me from taking that bullet. And again, he's struggling with, you know, she's supposed to just be the pawn in his game, but he's following for her piece by piece by piece. Again, the story is called Truth in Pieces, and it's R.C. Boldt. And lady, I love it. I actually want to get this one in hard copy because I just want to hold it and love on it more because it's such a divine story. Guys, it's in the links. It's right below. Go get it today.